Hey, what's up everybody? Chris McManamy here, bringing you another weekly kick-ass video on how we can make money online and leave that 9-to-5 job forever. Pretty straightforward, right? So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch gears a little bit, make it a little bit different. What we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over and talk about effortless sales. That's right, that is what we're talking about. And so it's how you can easily make sales, whether it's online, offline, doesn't matter. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to my laptop and we're gonna get started, all right? I will see you in a minute. Hey there, I promised a walkthrough here and a little presentation, so we're just gonna get right into it. Today, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna talk about how you there watching, how to make people buy from you and how to sell effortlessly in 2022. So yeah, this is all current, this is all modern stuff here. So there's a lot of misconceptions in the online marketing space, whether it don't matter what it is, about buying, selling online, off. This applies to a wide variety. This is how sales work, how selling works in the modern age. And I come from an IT consulting background, and this right here, I've experienced this personally. I've dealt with it. I've done it. Been there. So we're just taking a lot of this knowledge and applying it, because I know a lot of people now are getting started in the online space, want to make money online, and they're tired of the 9-to-5, present company included, and they want something more for themselves and not trade time for money. But what we're going to do now is we're going to get into how this actually works. So here we go. We're just gonna get started. So what the idea is, don't sell information, offer transformation, because a lot of everybody's being sold to left and right, especially now with the pandemic and everything else going on. People are looking for a way out. They don't want to be pitched or sold a bag of goods. They can go to why do you buy a car, or why think about when somebody's buying a house or somebody's selling a house, because obviously maybe your family's growing, or you're downsizing, or you have a very maybe you're looking at a change of scenery for yourself. It's more transformative than just, hey, buy this house. It doesn't work that way. So same thing applies here. It's like people are not just looking to buy, not to buy a bunch of videos. They're not trying to buy, they're just not trying to buy anything just because. They're looking for something to transform themselves, change their life, have that freedom. Everybody talks about the financial freedom, but we all are looking for that time freedom, so that way we can get that time back. So that way we're not in the rat race of a 9-to-5, 6-to-6, 10-to-10, whatever the case may be. We're looking for that transformation to be able to change and shape somebody's life moving forward. So that's the idea, is that you don't want to offer or sell information, because you can get information anyway. You can get information till you're blue in the face. This right here is transformation, and that is what we want to do. And it depends on what you're selling. And it could be, whether it's you're selling courses or you're selling physical products, it all applies. So what we'll do is we'll go into the types of things that people do sell. Okay, these are the 3 ways people will sell. You see a lot of this theory. Theory is really, really very common. You see it in the online space, and that's why some of these different courses and programs and mentors and teaching get this sort of stigma because of this. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I can teach you how to make $100,000 a month when I myself haven't made $100,000 a month, or I haven't created my, I've started my business, but I am not going to teach myself. I will recommend and refer you to my mentor who would teach. Perfect example, right? So you see a lot of people say, "Oh, you can make $10,000 a month by starting out from, in whatever." But if it's just one of those things. There's those types of examples, but I can refer you to somebody that can teach how to do that. I myself, I'm not going to teach, how to make, $100,000 a month when, like I said, that's not realistic. It's theory. The theory's there, or somebody teaching how to start a business. If you're teaching how to start a business, have you ever started a business? That's why I don't teach that. I'm not a teacher. The other way is technical. This is also, I see this a lot, and I think that it's cool that there is people out there teaching technical how to do something, how to set up an email list, how to build a funnel, how to create a landing page, very, very technical details, how to set up your domain. That is usually encased within an overall coaching program, and that is where I think it is best served, is within those confines, within that bubble, within that ecosystem of being able to teach, okay, here's how you set up a funnel, here's how you connect your email, here's how you integrate your domain, here's how you set up get response. Those types of things, that is more of the technical. We don't really need more of that because there's plenty of that to go around. You can go on, search on Google, search on YouTube, how to integrate ClickFunnels with my domain. I mean, seriously, that stuff already exists. We don't need any more of that. But the biggest thing is this transformation. Transformation is the biggest key to being able to sell anything, is how can this transform somebody's life? So in order to do that, and I've told you a little bit my story, but I mean, we can segue into that, but you really want to tell your story to your audience. What have what have I experienced personally? Like me, I'll go into my story, real quick. Is I, spent a decade, literally a decade. This is a true story. This is me. Spent a decade trying to figure this all out, trying to, take a business and run it online, and make that shift away from a traditional trade time for money 9-to-5 job rat race. So I tried, podcasting. I tried live streaming. I tried webinars. I tried Facebook ads, and I was in no position to run Facebook ads and tried it way too early, and I wasted money. Literally had thrown money away on paid ads when I myself was not ready to run paid ads or do solo, throwing a bunch of money at solo ads or some of this other lead gen software is promising you the moon and the stars, but really you get pennies for it. And so it's those types that I've been looking online, and until I have found my current coaching and current mentor, like right now at Monday, February 7th at 7:05 p.m. Central Time, I'm sitting here telling you that I have gone through these things and I have found a mentor to guide me and teach me how to navigate these waters. So that's the transformation right there. Finally learned how to do things properly. And so this is perfect. This slide right here is a perfect example of how you can transform your life by transforming your mind, because you can you can talk about how to transform your life, but if you're not willing to transform your mind first, you have to be able to change into somebody else, because obviously what you were doing is not working. And so, promoting program after program after program, making a little money here and there, thinking you have to focus solely on the money. Because if you're constantly focused on money and chasing the money, you will never get it. I can tell you that. I can speak from experience when I can say that if you're just solely focused on information and money, you're done. And so we've all made those mistakes. I've been there. I'm sure you have too. If you're watching this video and you're looking for this and you've seen this, you're like, yeah, you know what? That I experienced that too. I've been there, and hopefully, I pray that you don't go through what I've been through myself, because I have been through it. And, I have sacrificed so much time and money trying to figure this out and trying to do it on my own that I am in no position to do it on my own. And so this is where, the mountain climbing comes in, like in this picture right here, is, this is your Mount Everest. Okay? What is your Mount Everest? Are you just looking for extra side income? Are you looking to build up a savings account perhaps? Maybe you're wanting to, you love what you do for a job, you love what you do professionally for a job, but you just want a little extra, something more on, to be able to put a savings away, for your kids or your family, or you want to buy them a house. I know somebody that actually did that. They made enough money in the online space to be able to take care of their parents and buy a house and set their parents up for life. And me, I want to set my daughter up for life. I want to be able to set her up because she wants to go to college. She wants to go that route. And I will support her in what she does. And I want to be able to say, you know what, no problem. I got money set aside for that. But at the same time, me personally, I want to quit my 9 to 5. And that's why we are in this together, because we are wanting to quit our 9 to 5. That is the sole purpose of what I'm sharing with you today. And in order to do that, you have to climb the tallest mountain in order to get to the other side. And you see the guy right here in the video, he's trying to do it. He's right there. He's got the pickaxe and he's climbing and he's trying to do it himself. But what I can say to that is you do have 3 options when it comes to this. Option 1, you can watch a bunch of YouTube videos on how to do something and then go and do it yourself, because I see so many people saying, you know what, I'm not going to pay for this, where I could go on YouTube and find it myself. All right, you know what, go do that. See how far you get, because I guarantee you what happens is if you have that attitude, you're going to go through it and be like, man, I don't know what I'm doing, or what am I doing wrong? I can't figure it out. Then, of course, one other thing you can do is, like this climber here, is you can actually go through and maybe you get to the, after you go to the airport and you go out into nature, out to the mountains, and you find a map. So you buy a couple of maps. You buy a $7 map, and then you buy maybe a more expensive map, a little bit more advanced, or maybe it's something on your, like a smartphone or something where you have an advanced mapping, but still you are still on your own. So you may have gotten a start, but then you still have to go out and do it on your own. Or the third option, and this is by far the best option, is, I've heard this before. One of my peers, one of my colleagues has said, find a Sherpa who has climbed the mountain thousands of times and go along with you and show you the path as you're going through it in that moment. He could tell you, what things to avoid when you're climbing and what gear you need to buy. And you need to watch out for this when you're climbing this mountain, or you need to, watch out for this when you're climbing that mountain. They have the experience. They have the years and the miles and, the battle scars and from climbing the mountain themselves. And it's the same thing here. It's just figured that was a really good analogy and into why I think you can sell by transforming your mind, and then as a result transforming your life. So what I want to do now is, hopefully you have a great understanding of what that all entails. If that makes sense, please let me know if that makes sense. And what I want to do now is I want to show you some results of my colleagues in the space, in the coaching program that I'm in. They have found their Sherpa. They have found their guide. They have found their, mentor. And just so you can see, these are just some of the examples of people that have decided, you know what? I tried it on my own. I can't do it. I need somebody to show me how to do this properly. These are all of, individuals that have gone through, same things or worse. And they have come out much better on the other side. And so right here you see Nate. Nate was a former truck driver in Canada, working those long hours, 12-hour days, 13-hour days, 14-hour days, hauling logs in Alberta, in Canada, where I'm sure you can probably visualize how grueling and how time-consuming that is. And to have what to show for it? Nothing. So about a year ago, Nate decided to, you know what, I'm going to go online. I'm going to do this. I'm going to change and transform. There you go. Transform my beliefs, myself, so that way I can do this properly. And these are just one-time shots. Nate's making $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $1,500. Constantly, boom, 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 boom. He's constantly making those commissions on a regular basis because he has gone through and found his Sherpa. So he has found that. And of course, you see Daniel Cho right here at the bottom here with the pool in the background. He actually almost literally was on the verge of getting sued by American Express. And he put his family on food stamps. He's got small children. And he turned it around as well. He was able to transform and figure things out. And over on the far right there, you see Parker and Romani. Parker had literally spent months and months and months and months trying to figure it out. Boom, comes in, kills it, figures it out. $2,000. His first commissions were $2,000. Romani here, also same thing, just getting started. She's making $2,000, $4,000, just boom, 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 just repeatedly. And then in the middle, we have a couple. You see these trophies that these wonderful, amazing people are holding. We'll start with the bottom. Paul there. Paul just got his. This is very recent. Paul just got, he hit $10,000 in commission. So he got that awesome award for hitting the $10,000 club within the mentorship program, the coaching. And then, of course, above that, you have Amit and his wife, Jennifer. Amit started first. He basically went from zero, all the way up to 30K. Just boom. I mean, I say that, but it was, the coaching was able to accelerate that process. And then he was able to bring on his wife, Jennifer, and Jennifer was able to hit, $2,000, $5,000 just, within a couple of months. And, it's not unrealistic to be able, to take a couple of months or even, weeks or 30 days or anything like that to be able to get those, $10,000 commissions, those $20,000 commission, as it adds up over time. And so, and there's also, there's plenty, I could go on and on and on and on about all the students that have made their first $1,000 in under 30 days or less. So like Jason and Karen, they have literally done that. And, like everybody here in this picture, people in this picture that have made over $10,000 in 30 days. It is doable. And that is not an unrealistic thing. Some people think, oh my gosh, $10,000? That's insane. That is totally doable. I know like Daniel and Nate and all of them, they've eclipsed, $30,000 a month. They're having multiple months over that. And of course, our mentor, Zach, I don't have a slide here for him, but he just hit the 2 Comma Club award on January 25th of this year of 2022. Our mentor, Zach, hit, and what the 2 Comma Club award is that's given to us by ClickFunnels. And ClickFunnels is the program that we use to run all of our, our websites and our funnels. And that is $1 million in sales with your funnel. And he hit that in no time at all. He was able to figure it out. He has a multi-7-figure mentor, multiple 7 figures. But this coaching program, this specific coaching program right here is very, very, it's fairly new. But he was able to scale that up and being able to get that kind of money. So what is the secret, Chris? Like, what is going on here? How is this possible? And the beauty is that we don't do the sales ourselves. We don't sell ourselves. And we actually have a dedicated phone closer team to be able to get on the phone, get on Zoom, to be able to close the sales, for your leads and your prospects. And they are professionals, and that's what they do best. So that way we can focus on what we do best. Little side note here. For about 6.5 years, I had mentioned that I was in the IT space. So for about 6.5 years, I did IT consulting. So I would do the sales and the quoting and the technical pre-sales discovery and the implementation and the support. I'm exhausted just sharing that with you, because I literally had to strip all that back and end up in a place to where I didn't have to do all those things at one time. I know you've heard the expression, less is more. Less is absolutely more. The less you can do, the more impact you can bring into people's lives, the more you can transform people, help transform people's lives. You can do all that. So with that being said, what type of clients do you want to attract? Who do you want to transform? A lot of it, you have a couple options here. You can do high-end clients. Okay, maybe you can do high-paying clients that will maybe pay the top dollars, but not really transform anything? Or do you want the highly committed clients? Because for me personally, I want the ones that are highly committed. I want the ones like me, exactly like me, because you look in the mirror, because I see it all the time. I don't know what niche. Who do I target? Who do I recommend this to? Well, go and look at a mirror. Look at yourself and think to yourself, all right, why did I transform? And then you can tell that and share that with other people, because I went through it myself. I'm looking for action take. Obviously I am. You are too. You want those action takers. You want those people that are committed, that are in it for the long haul. Yes, you can have people that'll pay just to say, yeah, I got this, such and such program, whatever, and then they don't do anything with it. Okay, not doing something, taking no action is worse than actually taking action. If you've made a decision to take an action, go with it. So another question is, how do you offer transformation? And that is a very good question, because you heard me talking about it. It's like, yeah, you could transform people's lives. You have to transform their minds. How do you do that? So we have a couple of things right here. We have insider info. We have an actual, I'm going to get to, at the end of this, I'm going to get to a bonus to where I will hand you a bonus. If the program is something that you really want to get in and want to know more about and check it out for yourself, which I will get to at the end, is you will get that insider info, the stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else other than within the 7-figure coaching program. And that is, I have partnered up with a couple of individuals to be able to provide that for you. And so you can also, you have the environment and the network, because if you want to be able to experience that environment, and that kind of ties into immersion, you be able to associate with and partner with people like some of the ones I mentioned in the previous slides, like Nate and Daniel and all them. So we can actually partner with them and partner with our mentor, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do any of this. We partnered with them. We took that action, and having that environment around you and be able to surround yourself with those types of people is only going to bring you up, because high energy does equal high outcome. That's something I learned myself over, I'd say about a year or so ago. And that totally makes sense, because I've experienced that myself. And that ties into the immersion. We literally absorb all the material, all the coaching, but then we also implement. We don't just sit there and just learn and learn and learn and learn. I want to learn everything. That's how you get burnout. You get burnout doing that. And so we actually learn and practice together at the same time. We get that coaching, we get that mentorship, we get that guidance, we get that step-by-step instructions how to actually make it work. You get that. And so also you get coaching. Obviously you get the coaching with my 7-figure mentor Zach, but you get additional support and coaching as well with my bonus. With me comes a bonus. And we all like bonuses, don't we? And you get that lifetime weekly coaching. You get that in our private group. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like. And I want you to take a screenshot of this right here, because I'm going to show you this in a second. I'm going to take you to this site, and I'm going to show you what this looks like. And you can actually, I will have a link in the description below. I will definitely have a link for this, so you can check it out for yourself. So I'm going to bring this up, and let me see if I can do this. Let me see. I'm going to bring up the 100K bonus. So it's right here. So this right here is, you get this bonus right here. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and minimize that, because we are done with the slides. I'm going to bring this up. So you can see right here, This is the bonus for the next 10 people, because we can't take, oh my gosh, if we could take everybody, that'd be great, but I'm not looking for everybody. We are looking for 10 action takers. And so this right here is, you get a short video. As you can see, I've partnered with my buddy Daniel here, who you saw on the previous slides, and literally he is going to get you to 10 to 20K per month within MCS in less than 90 days. And so you can literally leverage his coaching to do that. And so you can see right there, there's Amit, who went from 0 to 13,000 in 30 days. And so here's all these are all the bonuses that you'll get. These are literally all the bonuses you can get. And this is all at a beginner level. You want to transform your life? You want this? This is the bonus that will get you there without question. And so we had talked about their secret strategies, trainings, swipe files. You can actually leverage this bonus package yourself. So that way you can get it added to your funnel, and then you can recommend this, you can promote this. And so this is how we are transforming lives. And there is a short video here. And if it's something that you're definitely interested in, you can click this book a call, and you can literally book a call with the sales team and be that action taker. Take those steps to transform your life. This is how you absolutely do it. And you have success story after success story after success story of everything right here. There's Daniel right there with his kid in the French fries, and there's me right there. I was in front of the Batman ride at Six Flags. But yeah, that's my positivity, and that's my attitude. It's like you can literally see this. You know, you can transform your life, and then as a result of changing lives, you will be rewarded. And this is how you're rewarded. You got the 10 Comma Club awards here. You can see all this in your ClickFunnels. You get the high ticket clarity. You know, it's all these results. You know, you literally go and book a call. So this bonus is in the description below. You can definitely check it out for yourself and sign up and book a call. So hopefully this all was super helpful to you. And I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for checking this out. If you like what you see, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification. That way you get notified of new videos. And so I am Chris McManamy, and I am so grateful that you checked out this video, and I wish you all the best, and I want you to take action and transform your life too.